As you can see, the killing force are doing most of the damage on these guys. The assault rifle doesn't really do anything. If you do shoot them in the eye though, it will hurt them actually and do a lot of damage. There also is no reload on the assault rifle, there's just an overheat. So you don't want to overheat the assault rifle because it takes a while for it to recharge. And it's not good to have to sit there and you can't do anything. I'm not really sure how good this video will turn out though. Because it does seem to have a little bit of lag. Not too much, but there is a slight hint that I'm seeing of lag. But if it does lag too much, I'm sorry. Can't really do anything about it. Also, why I'm jumping so bad, I am gonna blame a little bit of that on the lag. We'll try and long shot some grenades over there. Do a tiny bit of damage. You definitely want to have the Rex as a main gun for yourself because it's going to do the most damage out of everything. The sniper does do a lot of damage, but you have to be kind of accurate to use it. It's not really like Call of Duty where you can just shoot 10 times until you hit the person. So, that's the only downside to the sniper. As you can see though, with the increasing waves, there are a lot more guys, and they do pile up. So they kind of do block you. But the dead bodies don't block bullets or anything, so you don't really have to worry about that. And pretty much upgrade some of the towers and my guns to help take on the enemy. I also don't think there are any flyers in the first level, so you don't really have to watch out for those guys and put scatter towers like I did over there. The scatter tower things, they will hit enemy air targets and the ground targets. So they do hit both things, and when you rank them up all the way, they do a ton of damage. As you can see, they shoot pretty quickly. So, with them shooting as quick and doing a ton of damage, at level 6 is the highest you can upgrade anything. But once you get them to that level, they will start doing tons of damage in a couple of seconds. And I'm being kind of literal. They will do tons of damage. I also, there is an anti-air tower. But it only hits the enemy air units, which is the downside to using those. They do kill the air units a little bit better than the scatter lasers at a lower level, but they are a lot more expensive and take up a little bit. It's just harder to mass produce them like you can the scatter lasers. In my opinion, the scatter lasers are more useful. Really, I don't have anything to say though. Try and kick these guys. Too bad it's not like the no-scope on Killing Floor. In Killing Floor, the no-scope is pretty ridiculously accurate. You get like a deagle and no-scope a specimen from like all the way across the map with no trouble. I think this game only costs like $10 though on Steam, so it is decently cheap. I do buy a lot of cheap games, and a lot of them are like this. But once I get PS3 stuff, a lot of it won't like this at all. This stuff is just going to be random after I get a capture card and can record on the PS3. I'll also have a couple friends to play with online. which will help out a little bit too. So we'll mop up this wave of killing this guy. And we're on wave 13 of 20. Once it hits wave 15, it starts to get a little bit harder. So don't get surprised if it just randomly gets harder. That's like the only downside to this game, because you think you're doing fine, and then you get to the level, and they completely just destroy your health, which kind of it sucks a little bit when that happens, because you're like, I only have 10% health left on the little rifting. I'm gonna die, and you're trying to fight for survival the whole time. Although, I do know a glitch in this, which I might show you guys. I think I will show you guys. It's not a glitch, it's just a little Easter egg. It's kind of cool. It does give you an achievement, but since I've already done it, it won't give one to me. Which, I'm not sure if you guys care about achievements. I don't really. It was just cool to see. And this is also, that's also one of the bonuses to playing multiplayer. Other people know stuff you don't. And when you play with other people, they can tell you stuff they know. And I did learn where the Easter egg was from a guy online who is now a friend that I play with a lot on many a Steam game. So that's that wave. I guess I should go ahead and show you guys a little secret. You do have to waste a couple of resources to get there. You have to place a block elevator right here. And pretty much you see that little bridge down there. I might not make this on the first try, but you kind of gotta walk out on this. And then you can just kind of fall to this. Walk along it. Another downside to this game is no sprint at all, but it's not too big a deal. So you kind of just walk along this. See the bottom of the map over there. And turn the corner, jump down to this, and keep walking this way. Then you see this little cage, jump into the cage, go in here, and it'll teleport you. Then pretty much just follow the path.
Enemies approaching.
What the hell?
Scanning subject number 5381-109. Scan complete. Subject name Sky. Status 571. Connecting to subject. Connection successful. One-way voice communication channel activated.
Stop playing around and do your job! You have to do exactly what I tell you to do. So you better do what you're trained to. Get out there and show those freaks who's in charge of this planet. Got it?
Alert. Enemies approaching.
You heard her, sicko. EJ in 3 minutes. If you have any questions, you're shit out of luck, 'cause I can't hear you. Good luck, soldier.
Okay, so a little bit of backstory right there, which is another bonus to finding the Easter eggs. And so pretty much you go into the door that I just went into, hop on this, and it'll spawn you back
About damn time you showed up.
to the main thing. And
Start preparing for the attackers.
Just
by
come here.
building defensive towers.
But anyways, that's the upside to finding the Easter eggs. You get a little bit of bonus backstory stuff. I wasn't trying to talk over them, so I just kind of shut up and let them talk for that amount of time. And so we'll go ahead and start this wave.
Activated.
Wave 15 to 20. This is when it starts to get a little bit harder. So kind of gotta watch out for this wave. It either gets a little bit harder this wave, and the enemies get a lot more health, or it gets harder the next raid. But they did spawn in both both big guys on the round, so you can see why it can pose a problem. The Rex will also knock you off of blocks when you shoot something too close to you, which is what happened right there. And the enemies will also push you, which I'll show you right there, getting pushed. I would advise though to just upgrade this front section, because if you spread out your defense, you don't end up doing enough damage most of the time. So it is a good idea to just spread out your defense along the way instead of just putting a massive line of towers that are really weak along the whole thing, because then you don't have to run that far and you don't have to move as much. And we'll go ahead and shoot these guys. Freeze some of them. I'll also show you another cool thing about the game. It's kind of childish, what I'm going to show you, but it's also fun to talk to people on it with multiplayer. Makes the game just a little bit more fun to play. Because you can annoy the crap out of some people, and it's fun just to experiment with, pretty much what I'm talking about is you press the talk button, and you can talk in, like, random words, like, I don't know, you can just type in random stuff, and press enter. Hear the computer guy say it, but you can type in, like, cuss words and stuff, and they'll pop up on the, thing. It's kind of funny how it says it, like,
fuck you, damn it.
I don't know. It's kind of fun to communicate with online. And so, we'll upgrade some of the towers. And as you can see, if you look at the damage, that's how much damage they do now. Then they pretty much double in damage. The next upgrade. And this is a level 3. These are level 2s. They do half the damage pretty much that the level 3s do. And that's why the killing floor is good, because it does a lot of damage. The lightning towers also do a good amount of damage. You pretty much need those, because what they also do is when they hit an enemy, once you get them up to a level 3, which this guy's a level 4 right here, the lightning will jump from enemy to enemy, causing it to do more damage overall, which is a good thing. You didn't know that in the tower defense. When you do more damage, it's good in most games. As you can see though, most of these defenses are holding. So, I think we're going to be pretty good for the rest of the waves. We're on wave 17 out of 20. Finding that Easter egg took a bit of time, but yeah. This will probably end up getting uploaded though into like 3 separate videos, like the last 3 videos did. I did accidentally title or number one of the videos the wrong number. I numbered one